different. It's very different. I don't think I've tasted a tequila like that. Alright. What up, though?
Weird.
Welcome back to Sip Sizzle. I'm Jamal. Today I'm comparing two añejos. Neither one I've had before, but we're going to try these out, and they are pretty much exact in price. I'll let you know which one I like more, but we're going to get into it. So first, we're going to do La Historia de Nosotros tequila. This is an añejo, Madeira version. This is actually owned by a family, and they do things the old way when they first started. And it's one of the few companies still making tequila that way. It's family owned, family operated. They are actually aged in non-flavored wood barrels, so you get the agave and the other characteristics from the wood. It's a little light compared to the Don Fulano. Ooh, you get a lot of that like spice, kind of like honey, pepper. Um, I'm gonna sound weird, like but like dirt, and then you get that agave. Ooh, that's clean. Now I do get a lot of smoky on that. I get a little bit of honey, like some toasted almond or something, like kind of nutty. That's different. It's very different. I don't think I've tasted a tequila like that. I don't know how I feel about it yet. There's a lot going on. It's super complex. You get that peppery finish, um, kind of minerally. That kind of caught me off guard. I'm kind of speechless. Um, this is this is pretty good. It's not so if you only like sweet tequilas, this is not the bottle that you're gonna go for. It's not. You might get a hint of sweetness, but not really much at all. But this is a solid bottle of tequila right here. Now we're gonna move on to Don Fulano. So Don Fulano Añejo is family owned. I think it's 5 generations. It is actually made at the same distillery as Fortaleza, Tequila Ocho, and a couple others. Um, I wasn't a huge fan of the Reposado, but I mean that I had that a long time ago. So I mean things could change. I'll probably try it again. I really like this bottle though. Whoa, now that is super different than the Nosotros. Slightly sweet. Oh, you get that pepper, light agave smell, a little bit of the wood. What's it? That is it's sweeter than the first one, but this one you get a lot of pepper, a lot of pepper, a lot of that wood, smoky. Again, not a bottle that you're looking for that sweetness. Um, Slight sweetness. These bottles aren't that different. This one is going to be a little bit more sweet, but you get the nutty, the wood. Like these are. I am very surprised. I am very surprised. Um, these are really good bottles, and as you guys know, I said I kind of dial back what I look for in a tequila, like the sweetness of it. Before I rate these, this is aged, I believe, 14 to or 12, 14 to 18 months. This is aged 30 months, so that's probably why the darker color. If you know, you can't do the math, it's about 2.5 years, and this is about a year and a half. But they're both solid. I would probably give Don Fulano. I'll give it an 8.0. The Nosotros. You know what? I'll give the Don Fulano a 8, 8 and a quarter, and I'll give the Nosotros an 8. They're both solid. They could fit in a drink. I think it'll pair well because it's not so sweet. So adding a sweet element to it, will probably work out really well. And Don Fulano is actually made in pretty much the same process as Nosotros. So it makes very much sense on why these bottles taste so similar and different from other añejos that I've had. And it's been a little bit since I've had an añejo. I've been more so reposado or blanco lately. So um I'm gonna need to start getting some more añejos on the channel. Oh, it's also made at the same facility as El Tesoro. El Tesoro is another one of my favorites, but that bottle is completely different to these. But these are two solid bottles. So if you've ever had these, let me know in the comment section. Let me know any bottles that you might want to suggest. I was very surprised at this tasting. Like, comment, subscribe, support the channel in any way possible. I'm gonna try to get some more merch soon and get it out to anybody who would like it. Hit me up on Instagram or TikTok. I'm gonna start sending them out soon. Crew necks, hoodies, t-shirts. I'm gonna get some hats. So just hit me up there. So next time, Sip Sizzle. Peace out.